Book of Proverbs, Chapter 22, verse 1. A good name is rather than chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. The rich and poor meet together. The Ishai is the maker of them all. A prudent man foreseeth the evil, and hideth himself, but the simple pass on, and are punished. By humility and the fear of the Ishai are riches, and honor and life. Thorns and snares are in the way of the froward. He that doth keep his soul shall be far from them. Let's go over here into the Bible tools here on the left. I think I covered froward before, but I would like to go into the Strong's definition and get the Hebrew meaning of froward, so everyone can understand what's being said here. Excuse me. All right, so froward. The Hebrew number is Hebrew 6141.
Strong's H, 6141.
Off to the left.
Ikesh. Ikesh.
Ikesh. Ikesh. All right, so let's go straight to the Strong's definition. So Ikesh, from we have another root, which is tied to this as well. Hebrew 6140. Distorted, hence, false, crooked, froward, perverse. And we can go to the biblical usage for better understanding. Twisted, distorted, crooked, perverse, perverted. It means to to change the perception or meaning of something deceitfully. Let's pick back up at verse 5. Thorns and snares are in the way of the froward. He doth keep his soul shall be far from them. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is the servant to the lender. I can probably speak. This can be a topic that can be discussed all the day. So we know that we're in a commercial banking system, so where we are really the lenders, but due to the creation of like Starman and Social Security and stuff like that, we have been placed in commercial debtors type of a system where we are now considered the borrower, where we're really the original lenders, and this is why they need our signature on everything. This is how, because our signatures what's required to actually, because our signatures uh, back full faith and credit. So, it's monetized through the treasury, and then so forth and so forth. I'm not going to go into detail on this, but let's continue. We'll pick back up. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. He that soweth iniquity shall reap vanity, and the rod of his anger shall fail. He that hath a bountiful hour shall be blessed. He that giveth his bread to the poor. I'm going to read that again. He that hath a bountiful eye shall be blessed, for he giveth his bread to the poor. Remember, we can also read this in the book of Proverbs and other chapters, or just in the Bible period. We're all created in the image of the Creator, so when we mock and we do mischievous evil things to people who are less fortunate and who are poor, uh, this is a reproach to our Creator, our Maker. Let's pick back up. He that hath a bountiful eye shall be blessed, for he giveth his bread to the poor. Cast out the scorner, and contention shall go out. Yea, strife and reproach shall cease. What is a scorner? let's get into it. We're going to go back here off to the left into the Bible tools. All right, so scorner, Hebrew 3887. Transliteration is always off to the left.
Strong's H 3887. Loots. Loots.
Loots. Loots. To scorn. Biblical usage. We can go back to that later. Let's go to the Strong's definitions. I apologize. Loots. So this is there's no other Hebrew number attached to this, so this is a primitive root. A primitive root probably to make mouths at, i.e., scoff. This is dealing with like to mock or make a mockery. Hence, from the effort to pronounce a foreign language. This can be attested to that too, because a lot of times, in many cases, we see we do this, but that's not. But let's continue. To interpret or generally intercede, ambassador, have a derision, interpret, make a mock, mocker, scorn, scorner, scornful, teacher. Like I was saying before, is to mock or make a mockery of someone. That's what scorner means. And we already covered strife. Strife deals with issues, fundamental issues, a difference between or a disagreement and fundamental in the fundamentals. This includes this should mainly include the law. Um, let's see. Let's hit contentions too. So contention is Hebrew 4066.
Strong's H 4066. Madon. Madon.
Madam. Madam. Transliteration is always to the left. All right. Biblical usage. Let's go to the Strong's definition. Madam. So we have another Hebrew root that's tied to this. From Hebrew 1777, a contest or quarrel, brawling, contentious, discord. This includes, like I was saying, strife. And we have other roots here. Now let's go to the biblical usage to get a better understanding. Strife, contention. Object of contention. And this is always over uh, fundamental, you know, the fundamentals, which everything should be based off of the law, even down to simple disagreements as far as like the order of things. All right, let's pick back up. Cast out the scorner, and contention shall go out. Yea, strife and reproach shall cease. He that loveth pureness of heart, for the grace of his lips, the king shall be his friend. The eyes of the Ishai preserveth knowledge, and he overthroweth the words of the transgressor. The slothful man saith, there is a lion without. I shall be slain in the streets. And slothful means just be lazy. So I think I covered this before, but I want to just mention it. The mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. He that is abhorred of the Ishai shall fall therein. I'm going to read that again. The mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. He that is abhorred of the Ishai shall fall therein. You're not keeping the law. Like I always say, that you're going to have strife with people that disagree. With fearing the Creator, praising His holy name, and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, because you're gonna you're gonna find out who fears the Creator or not, and I'm no different from anybody else. Um, you know, people, the when it people will say smooth things to you because most people just a lot of things that's said is what people want to hear. People don't want to actually hear the truth. People don't we aren't our mindset isn't of righteousness. So when you have people who that are striving to be right, and they're um, always considering the Creator and speaking and fearing Him, and always speaking words of truth. It's just, and this will always be an issue for uh, people like that, because and this is for men too. So ladies, you have to be careful with a lot of men who are out here. Um, when you understand what the law is, nobody can say anything to you. And believe it or not, like there's a lot of people who hate you because of this. Because I'm I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna I'll keep we'll move on with this chapter. So we're in a society today where uh, we have been taught to be wicked, and we've been taught to pervert the ways of righteousness and true judgment, and just pervert the truth. We don't tell the truth to each other. We don't tell it like it is. We aren't good people. So when you tell so uh, in most cases, people who haven't sought out the Creator, or are ignorant, you know we've been brought up to think one way in society. It's easy to actually uh, tell you something that's soothing and smooth to your ears, versus the hard truth. And yeah, so basically, when you have those who are a little bit more spiritually sound than others, uh, these are going to be individuals that you cannot uh, get over. Let's pick back up. Verse 14. The mouth of a strange woman, this includes men too, like I said, is a deep pit. He that is abhorred of the Ishai shall fall therein. Um, Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. And this is why in society today, we're, especially us, we're not allowed to correct our children. There's also other scripture, mainly in the book of Proverbs. King Solomon, outside of the Creator, I keep saying this is my best teacher, and we can all uh, and we all have experience with this. When you get corrected, it sets you straight. There's nothing like getting your behind, pop, that will get you straight, or just the threat or the thought of it. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. This should be self-explanatory. I already spoke on this, plenty of times. Um, you have truly really good people out here who are not mainstream and choose not to be mainstream because it's the right thing to do. Again, we're in a commercial system, so it's very easy to get over on people, make money, and support those who don't care. Bow down thy ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply thy heart unto knowledge. For it is a pleasant thing if thou keep them within thee. They shall withal be lifted in thy lips. Fitted in thy lips. Excuse me. Um, that thy trust may be in the Ishai. I have made known thee this day, even to thee. Have not I written to thee excellent things in counsel and knowledge, that I might make thee known, and certainly of the words of truth, that thou mayest answer the words mightest answer the words of truth to them that send unto thee. Rob not the poor, because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. This is us oppressing each other while let's just put it this way. We oppress each other, but you don't see us oppressing the oppressing those that are rich, which is kind of like asinine to me because that's like ass backwards. For the Ishai will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that spoil them. And make no friendship with the angry man, and with a furious man thou shalt not go. Lest thou learn his ways and get a snare unto thy soul. These are people, these are individuals who are not doing good in life. It's very simple. There's a lot of us who, who like that, who like that bad boy shit, or and it's vice versa, as far as women like. As continue. But not thou one of them that I'll read that over. Be not thou one of them that strike hands, or of them that are surety for debts. And we hear surety, all the time in scripture, and we're told not to be surety for a reason, because with surety, especially in this commercial banking system, suretyship or to be surety for someone, you have to you know pledge property in case of default or something like that. And you have cases where people have done this and had their property taken because of these things. And that's why when you read in scripture, in the book of Proverbs again, it says, "Take the garment of a man who is of surety." And this is why we shouldn't be striving to be rich. If it was meant for us to be rich, the Creator will. It's simple. Make that happen. We should be, just trying to live correctly. I'm not saying not have money, but we should not be trying to get rich. But but living life is comfortable, as possible within our means. If thou hast nothing to pay, why should he take away thy bed from under thee? And I'm gonna read this again. Be not thou one of them, be not thou one of them that strike hands, or one of them that surety for debts. If thou hast nothing to pay, why should he take thy bed from up under thee? Basically, what I was saying. Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll see everyone in the next chapter. Thank you for showing your support just by watching these videos. Hopefully, we all can learn something from here. And feedback is always it's positive too. Because I'm not above correction. So um, thank you, everyone. Again for watching this. I'll see everyone in the next chapter. Shalom.